Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BVTK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this analysis on a routine basis, so that's where the green line there is coming from. And after today's price action, the bears are continuing to pick up more momentum. Now, from the big picture of things, the bulls are still in control. How can I say that the bulls are still in control after this big pullback here? Well, it all boils down to that pink line there, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you just have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is above that level, then that implies that the overall trend, big picture trend, is still bullish and that the bulls are in full control. Now, the bulls are starting to kind of get on thin ice. I mean, there's not that much room anymore for the price to be able to remain above there, but to give credit where credit's due, the price is above there. So that's why, you got to say that from big picture, bulls are still in control. Now, I also made a comment that the bears continue to pick up momentum, and that comes in the form of breaking down through this level of support I've been talking about at 0016, and now it's acting as support. So that segues into our first update that needs to be made, and this is just based on a foundational rule in charting which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance, and we have a perfect example of that. So the price broke below it, and then you can see tried multiple times throughout the day to get back up above there, but now 0016 is acting as resistance. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the price can never ever get back up above 0016, just simply saying that that is now the shorter term area of resistance. More so the overall level to keep an eye on, as I've talked about, continues to be that purple line right there, which is the 50 period simple moving average. So initial area of resistance 0016, and then the 50 period simple moving average. As far as levels of support are concerned, maybe you've kind of connected those dots, but it's all about the pink line there now, the 200 period simple moving average. You don't want to see the price fall down below the pink line, or worse yet, just continue to separate. Not saying that'll happen, but if that were to start to occur, then that would be a sign that not only are the bears picking up momentum, but they're getting stronger and stronger in that momentum. But that hasn't stopped yet, or that hasn't started yet, I should say. So bulls are in still full control, but next week, pullbacks are fine, pullbacks are healthy, but this one is pulled back enough. The bulls need to at least start to get sideways, or else things are getting threatening in terms of potentially falling and then separating the downside of the 200 period. But all in all, bulls are still in full control. Next week should be interesting. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.